Human, I bid you welcome on this cold day as your planet begins its cycle of rotation around your star. This is Winner or Litter, Episode-016. I am your host, Coach Dagami, and on this eve we find ourselves in the throes of yet another set of grisly exhibitions. Ace in the hole. There we go. The game is war. High card wins in this life and death struggle of winner versus litter. 3 strats to victory in these contests are as follows. Overcome the enemy with brute force, discover a cache of coins and throw it at them, or overtake the entire field by discovering the ace in the hole, thus rendering the enemy obsolete, and all their bases are belong to me. Prizes, rather. You loot them. All of them. Achieve the fate and win the day. Or part of it, rather. But before we begin this set of grisly contests, I'd like to thank those of you humans who viewed and liked my previous content, as well as extend a thank you to those humans who are new and returning viewers. Now, let's scan the battlefields, because to know thine enemy is to know thyself. Look at those brutes there. Just the camera a bit because we're so unprofessional. I trust you're having a good 2018. 2 more years till 2020. And the Olympics in Tokyo. Wouldn't that be a thrilling set of contests? Oh, looks like we might have a chance here. The enemy is weak and fragile with a 2. I may have given away a victory. Oh well, such is the case here at Winner or Litter. Sometimes we mess up, sometimes we don't. Here we go. The first contest. We see the brute force of a queen. Starting off, we throw into them the forces of a jack. It's not quite yet enough to overcome the brutal fighting ability of a queen. Such a close contest deserves a peek at the $100 that we will not get to spend. Here we find a 10, and at that 10 we throw a 9. Well, at least our soldiers are getting a bit stronger. Another quick graze. Let's see what we could have won. 1,000. That K would have been very appreciative. Now we see the jack standing at the ready. We unleash upon them a 10. Another graze. Just 1 up from victory, which would have netted us a lowly 5. It's not the prize that counts, it's the battle. And this next battle, battle 4, sees a 3 get clobbered by 5. Next, we see a weak 4 manage to eke out a victory against our 3, which would have given us a 15. Well then, next we see a 6 standing at the ready. Overcomes a 5. 1 more graze. Let's see what we could have gotten. 25. Then we see a jack standing tall and proud. Defends his territory against a 9. 9 got slaughtered, eviscerated, crumbled to dust. Now we see a 6 defending his land against 4. 4 to be no more. Now we see a 9. 9 standing in graceful combat, defeating the 7. And last but not least, the 8. Fight against another 7. Such a close call. See that we could have won at 20,000. That would have bought a lot of tickets. And this brand would have brought us at least 10,000. By the way, we still have an ace. Or do we? We have a 10. A lowly, despicable 10. Sleeping on the job, are we? Ace card. No matter. Contest 2. The second war. We see a 4. Crumble against the 7. Contest number 3. Or 2. We see a 3. Get cut in half by a 6. Oh, it's gruesome. Gruesome death. Battle 4. No, Battle 3. I'm getting ahead of myself. We see 8. Get clobbered by a 10. 10 standing proud in victory. Here, we see a 9. Go into futile combat against the stealthy Jack once again. Defeating us. Rendering us defeated. Here we see 7. Not able to match wits with the mighty 8. Which could have gotten us 1,000. That would have been 100 of these $2 tickets, but there's other things we could get with that. Here we see a 4. Collide with a 5. Not so much lucky. At least we are attempting for the big prize. Next up, we see a queen. This is no damsel in distress, because she eviscerates a 10. That is not a close call in the slightest. Next up, we see another brutal queen. This queen destroying, laying waste to Jack. Oh, Jacks are not as powerful as the queen, but it is a quick graze. She would have gotten us a 5. Not so much in the victory department. We see 8. Topple 6. It's not even a close call. Not in the slightest. Next up we see a Jack. Standing tall, standing proud. He takes down a 10. No match. However, which would have netted us a 50. Now, our only hope lies in the ace. That is a 5. That is not an ace. We have failed in this contest. We move on. Here we see we may have gotten them off their guard. We see a 2. Let's see who we send into battle. Of course, could be a 2 facing a 2 in battle 1. Oh! We seem to have discovered a pile of coins. We threw them at the Jack. Not the Jack. The 2. And the 2 took the bribe. Not so loyal are your soldiers, mine enemy. Here we see a Jack standing tall. Once again, that's 9. We got a contest of Battle 2 being lost. Here we see another queen. Devastating might of a queen. Topples the 8 or the 9 in contest 3. There's not a close call, not even in the slightest. No, not one bit. And we see a 9. Tall, proud, powerful 9. Let's see who we send against them. An 8. No match for contest 4. Let's see what we could have gotten. A 50. That would have been smashing. Good, my friend. Okay, here we see a queen. One more queen. They give my enemies so much queens. Against her we send a Jack. The devastating forces of Jack are not enough to topple the queen. Let's see what we could have won. 200. 200 gone to the waste. Let's see. Here we have a jack. Another powerful jack. Easily topples, squashes, an 8. Devastating, bloody, brutal. See 5. Matching wits, no nay. Overcoming our 4. Another grazed. Which could have been a ticket. I have no qualms against that. We see a 9. Standing tall in battle 8 against a 7. Toppling the forces. The incursion has been held back once more. We have 7. 7. Dissecting, destroying, ensanguining a 4. No contest. We will see 5. Will the 5 be overcome? A 3. Sending a lowly 3 into combat against a 5. What a foolish thing to do. Next, we see if we have the victory with the ace in the hole. It is but a 3. Are you 2 brothers? We shall inform your next of kin. And finally, I can flip these flipping tickets. We have the last set of contests. This dastardly set of battles. Battle 1. Sees a 4. Get destroyed utterly and totally by a 7. Next up we see another 7. Overcome, topple, disintegrate. 6. Another graze. Let's see what that could have been. A 20. Here we see a 10. The mighty 10. Not as mighty as a jack or a queen, but they still defeat our 9 just as quickly and brutally and blood-filled. Here we see a 10. Which doesn't matter because we didn't win. Here we see a jack. Contest of the mighty face cards. A jack falls to a queen. The brutal, devastating forces of a queen. Could have had $25. That would have been good to put in our kitty. See a 9. Standing tall, standing proud. Defending the homelands against an 8. 8 has been squashed, devastated, destroyed. Could have gotten us a 3. Next we see a jack. Another tall jack standing proud. Destroying the 9. Not even close. We have a 5. Ooh. They give us another victory? Let's just find out. We sent a 3. Why did we send a 3 to fight a 5? Foolish tactics we employ. Here we see a 10. 10 that will destroy our 8. Utterly devastating. Here we see a jack. Jack. Decimating, disintegrating, dissecting our 10. A graze. Let's see what we could have gotten. A 10. 10, fighting for 10. It'll never be. Now, here we see the last contest. I think. Yes, we do. It's a 6. Will we send a 7 to topple the 6? A 6. Neither. We see it 3. A measly little 3 getting destroyed by the 6. Not even close. Now let's take a look and see if we have the ace in the hole. That is not an ace. That looks like a 7. A 7 indeed. Now then, let's see what Battlefield has given us. Our bribe here with the coins and the 2. The 2 that fled. Now we have a 5. Well then, to the victor go the spoils. Not bad. Indeed. Well, what does it say? 2x. Oh, so we may have won a 10 here. Either way, I would like to thank you for joining me yet again in another set of grisly contests. With the result of 1, 2, 3 pieces of litter and 1 victor. Human! Once again, even though I thanked you before, I'd like to thank you again for joining me in another series of contests. May your planetary rotation be peaceful and plentiful. See you in the next capture of Sight and Sound.